So the CFTC have officially released a statement on my Forex funds, and it's not looking good. Over the past 48 hours, my phone has blown up regarding this my Forex fund situation. From people affected, people funded, people waiting for payouts. The reality is there's nothing I or you can do about that situation right now. There are several traders within my mentorship that are funded with my Forex funds, and it's important for us right now to have a serious conversation of not so much about what has happened, right? Because these situations were something that we've known about for months. It's more important what you're going to do to fix this situation and what you're going to do moving forward. It's extremely crucial that us as traders are focusing on becoming emotionless individuals. In your life, you are going to get a series of events. I personally call them as the mandatory phases that you have to go through in order to grow as an individual. Myself, I have been through a series of events in my life that have made me into who I am today. If this for you right now is one of those events, there's no point worrying about the event. More importantly, you should sit down with yourself today, grab a notebook and a pen, and ask yourself, what's the biggest lesson you've learned from this? Have you put all your expectations? Have you put all your eggs in one basket, hoping that if you're magically funded fully with this company, your life's going to be great, everything's going to be perfect? The reality of a trader's life is your journey is never ending. You have to emotionally detach from everything. Your job should be to turn up to the market, manage your risk, take a trade from A to B, and continue doing that over and over again. It doesn't matter where you trade. It doesn't matter if you're having a funded account. It doesn't matter if you're trading your own personal funds. Your job as a trader, if you're really one, should be to turn up to the markets and play your edge out over a long enough period of time. And I understand this may be a curveball to you. I understand you may have been building an edge. I understand you may have been building a track record with my Forex funds. These things happen. This is that mandatory learning curve that you have to go through. But it is all about how you come out of this. If you were funded with $100,000 with any firm and you have a 10% drawdown limit, think about what that means for you. That means you have $10,000 to play with. You are not trading with a $100,000 account, right? So try and keep that in mind. There's a very big misconception that traders can get funded and trade massive lots, make big profits. The reality is, it's a very small handful of traders managing to turn up and do it consistently. Because if you are trying to make 5K, 10K from a funded account, you are doing that with that 10%. So you are going for phenomenal gains. Darwin FX CEO recently in a podcast mentioned that out of 40,000 traders on their platform, not one trader has managed to make 10% every single day. Every single month, consistently. Right? Consistently. And that's the issue. Social media portrays this image that you can turn up to the market, throw a 40 lot on Euro USD, and magically you're going to keep on doing that and not even considering your risk of ruin's extremely high, by the way. But enough about that. As an individual right now, I'm going to be having this conversation with the traders in my mentorship. And that's why I started a mentorship. I started a mentorship to know and to guide traders that these things are going to happen. You are going to go through the bad times. You're going to go through these periods in your life where you're going to be tested as an individual, right? Nothing is ever going to be smooth sailing. Famous quote that rough seas make a skilled sailor. And these types of situations that happen in the market should be to teach you a valuable lesson. What is that lesson? To not emotionally depend on one thing all the time. Because if there's a change within that variable, it's going to throw your world out. I shouldn't even say this, but I had a couple videos, right? I even video called one of the traders that were DMing me. with suicidal thoughts. This is not great. This is not a great place to be in. Right? As a community, we really need to stand together. It really is slightly disheartening for me because I've been in the industry for so long. I know what it truly takes. I know how hard this career actually is. But there are people out there making it seem that if you can magically just get funded with this one account, your life's going to be great, everything's going to be amazing. And that is because you are basing your expectations on one variable. The minute that one variable changes, everything goes out the window. So I suggest to you all, start looking for more, start being more. Become an individual that provides value to yourself, provides value to your trading. That it doesn't matter if you're on a funded account or if you're trading with 10K of your own money, 20K of your own money. You really need to think bigger. You need to think beyond just trading 100K for a firm, right? Try and keep that in mind. But from the bottom of my heart, I share this with you. I understand what you're going through. I really want to just say to anyone that is affected, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram. My Instagram is down below. I'm happy to speak to you. And also know that my mentorship is there to guide traders through this journey. Although I go live every single morning and I break down the markets, I share the trades I'm looking for, it is mainly to keep traders in the right mindset. I know what's expected of a trader. I am one, right? I know that you have to turn up every single day. Yesterday, on the 1st of September, my mentorship had its first anniversary, which means I've been going live every single day for a whole year. And I can see the reality of what a trader actually goes through. If someone's lost a trade and they don't turn up, if someone's lost a trade and they're quiet in the chat, I can see these things. But it's up to us as a community to all stand together. Use this period that may teach us a valuable lesson and carry on moving forward as a community. It is extremely, extremely important that you reach out to someone that may have been funded. It's extremely important that we stand together. Although the community seems extremely large, we are actually small in the grand scheme of things. In the whole world, there are 8 billion people. Traders really go through a tough time, and it's extremely important for us to stand together. There is no point for there to be so much bickering, so much hate, so much separation within the community, because it is one market. There is enough for everyone. It is already over $6 trillion traded a day, probably even more by the time I'm shooting this video. So you really want to think about what it is that you're doing, and you want to expand your horizons. If you want to go ahead and apply for my mentorship, there is a link down below. It is not open for everyone, so it is application only. I want to read why you want to be a part of this, and I want to see if you have what it takes to actually be a part of our community. Just know that this isn't the end of the funding road for anyone in any way, shape, or form, but what this is just light to a regulatory path ahead where the community, as we can just stand together, we can continue to grow and learn from the lessons that we have obviously experienced yet today. But if you weren't aware of the situation, and I have brought some light to you, feel free to share this video with anyone. Drop a like below and also drop a comment. Either next week or the week thereafter, depending on my schedule, I'm going to be trying to film a video every single day and compile my journey of what I do. More importantly, my mindset. It is so crucial that we get our minds in the right place. Right? If we have our mind in the right place, we can be calm, we can be collected, we can turn to the market every day. All right? Every single day. Trading is extremely draining. And the more you put these expectations on a high pedestal, the harder it is for you. Right? So yeah, my heart goes out to you. If you ever need to reach out to someone, message me. I'll be there for you. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next video.